Good morning and welcome to Video Assault Episode 5. I'm your fifth new host, Ben Irwin, aka Spicytard. We have an excellent show planned for you today, but first we have some good news to report and some bad news. The bad news is that our old and dear friend Frank has been incarcerated. He's currently being held at Happy Turtle's Sunshine Prison for the criminally insane on 4 counts of homicide. And as much as it pains me to say this, among the victims is our former host and dear friend Levi Smith. Let's take a moment of silence in his honor. Okay, enough of that sentimental crap. Police have informed me that all I have just told you is all I'm allowed to disclose about the case at this time. But we will be updated as the story unfolds throughout the rest of the month. In other news, in fact, the good news, we no longer have to pay for Frank's trips around the world. So with the money we will be saving, we're going to invest that in a whole new set. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. It's going to be amazing. You probably don't care at home, but the teleprompter says brag about the new set, so I'm going to brag about the new set. We're going to have a fancy new desk. It'll be nice and shiny. We'll have a screen on the wall so we can project our video packages. We're going to have a nifty little entranceway for special guests to come in and out of.
The show.
Oh yeah, right. Let's get this show on the road. Chief Al Matthews has made a safety video for you at home, folks at home. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello again, Hawks. I'm Chief Al Matthews of your Hocking College Police Department. In this week's episode of Hawk Talk, this week's topic is dorm safety. In real speak, we're talking about personal safety and the safety of our Hocking College community. We have to look out for each other 24/7. And the way we do this is by being vigilant and keeping predators away from our community. For example, an unauthorized person who has gained entrance into one of our 5 residence halls. This person can attempt to gain entrance into a room, to steal property, or harm a student. This is not acceptable to me and shouldn't be acceptable to you. Everyone should expect to be safe and secure here at Hocking College. Never allow a person you don't know to have access into your dorm. I don't want to be responsible for allowing a predator in, do you? If you are a resident of one of the dorms here on campus, your access card is only to be used to allow yourself inside the dorms. If you want to bring a guest, that's fine, but they're required to sign into the dorm office, located in the main entrance of each respective dorm. And when your guest departs, they're required to sign out as well. As dorm residents, you are accountable to for your guests at all times while they're in the building. Dorm safety is not only a concern here at Hocking College, but throughout every college campus nationwide. Just recently, several universities had a series of rapes by a man who gained access to the dorms by tailgating. Tailgating, you ask? That's following behind an unsuspecting student to gain entrance into the dorm. When the man was later confronted by police, he stated that had a student confronted him, he would have left and not returned. Criminals will take the path of least resistance. I'm not here to scare you, but to implore you to be more watchful of your surroundings. Here are a few tips to help you be more vigilant. Always be mindful of who's behind you as you enter into a residence hall. If something doesn't feel right, then make every attempt to remove yourself. This may include running, screaming, yelling, anything to draw attention. Make a scene. Do anything you can to draw attention of others. Please make sure to lock your doors as you leave your rooms. Don't make it easy for someone to steal your personal belongings. If you see anything that looks or feels suspicious, then don't hesitate to contact Hocking College Police Department at extension 6598. We'll send an officer right away. Better to be on the safe side than to be sorry. This is the reason that HCPD is here to make the campus safe and secure. Just remember, fellow Hawks, dorm life is very similar to living in a tight-knit neighborhood. You have to be respectful to one another and always watch out for each other. Join us next time for another episode of Hawk Talk, which airs Thursday at 11 on Channel 71. So let's be good citizens of Hocking College, and remember, go Hawks.
So, I understand you're deceased. That's very fascinating to me. Can you tell me more about it?
I'll give you something interesting. What? Where are we at?
Who said that?
No one said anything. That was from our audio feed.
What? I'm confused.
It's okay, Ben. I understand if you're confused.
Frank? How did you...
I hacked into the prison system security mainframe and rewired the signal to broadcast to the studio. I refuse to leave the show, Ben. They cannot make me.
What? What the heck? No, somebody kill his signal right now.
You can't stop me. I triangulated the feed off of 4 different satellite sands.
All right, we killed his signal. He won't be back.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I was getting worried there for a second. I think Frank might be losing his mind. What if he...
I'm back.
Ah.
Hold on. All right, he's gone now.
Sweet, okay. Well, before Frank shows up again and interrupts the show, let's play the next video we intended to assault you with. I have made a parody video of New York's Chopper 4 video all about our broadcasting truck. Sit back and enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. It's movie time. Hocking College broadcasting class has a new broadcasting truck. And by new, we mean new to us. It was actually made in 1984. Nicknamed the TARDIS 71. Say what? That's right, TARDIS 71, birthplace of the TARD Broadcasting Group. Get out of here. That's right, we have Smurftard. Not actually a Smurf. Big D-Tard. Not actually a D. Mrs. Tard. Not actually married. Spicytard. An actual Mexican. TARDIS 71. I think Doctor Who's gonna sue somebody. They can go ahead and try. This is hocking. We have no money. What does TARDIS 71 come with? TARDIS 71 is decked out with all the cool new broadcasting toys. It's got wheels. Wheels. It's got seats for sitting. It's got curtains for separating the front end of the TARDIS from the back end. It has monitors for watching TV when we should be doing schoolwork. It has buttons for pressing. It has a motorized motor. Technology NASA only dreams about having. Oh, you broadcasting class has a chopper, but can that sucker drive? I think not. Can't stop us. TARDIS 71. We used it for Caged on Campus. We used it for Dancing with the Stars. We've used it for Homecoming. We drove it around the parking lot once. Say what now, Ninja? I kid thee not. TARDIS 71. It'll broadcast anything not worth broadcasting. And we are back.
Yes, we are.
All right, Frank, you insist on staying on the air. We'll play that game. But if we're going to play this, we're playing it by my rules. Let's just see how much you like it when the tables are turned, sir.
That works for me, Ben. So as long as I'm on the screen where I belong.
Folks, I think there is something you should know. Due to the delicate nature of the situation, the police told us we were not allowed to disclose anything going on the case involving Frank killed and how he killed 4 people, among them Levi. But since Frank insists on being an arrogant, self-centered Casey Anthony wannabe, I've decided to tell you what they don't want you to hear at home.
What could you possibly know about this case?
Well, Levi was in the FBI, Frank.
Wait, what?
Allow me to explain. You see, I was the one who discovered Frank had killed Levi. I found his body out in the woods behind Hocking. On his body was this folder, marked FBI. It has information all about you, Frank. See, Levi was tracking you since your days in Transylvania.
You can't... What the heck just happened?
When I say we're going to play this by my rules, I don't lie, Frank. Granted, this will probably lock me away for the rest of my life for spilling government information, but I don't care. I'm not happy right now, Frank.
How about we talk about this? I'm not really comfortable at the moment.
Well, you should have thought about that before you hacked the system. Now, let's see what you got here.
You haven't read that yet?
No, I have not read this yet. The police told me not to, and as we all know, I do what the police tell me.
You weren't even a little curious?
I didn't care until now. All right. Here we go. All right, so it says here you were born in Transylvania. Star quarterback of the high school football team. Not bad for a dead guy. Went to Transylvania University and you majored in, what's this? Molecular physics and nuclear technology?
It was a simpler time.
No, it wasn't. So it says here that...
The director says you need to show the next video, man.
Tell him to get lost. This is important to me. Anyways, it says here that one day you decided to visit New York, and there you met one of those side street rip-off ball under the cup people?
I remember that guy.
He stole $100 from you.
Right. Seemed easy enough, but before I forgot, I lack depth perception because my eyes are technically dead, and he just kept me going at it.
I don't know what's sadder, Frank. The fact that you went into it knowing you couldn't do it, or the fact that the dude stole $400 from you.
The director says...
Not now, cameraman.
It ruined me. I couldn't go back home. That was all the money I had to get back to Transylvania. Do you know what it's like not ever going to see your dear family and friends ever again?
Sorry, what was that, Frank? I was too busy reading your file.
Forget it.
All right, let's see here. It says here that after that you went off on a spiritual walk across the state to hoping to find your way in the world.
Yes, I wanted to clear my mind.
You nuke LA?
Find enlightenment, and that's what I was going. That's what I was doing. Thanks for letting me finish.
This says here that you tried to find a job as a nuclear engineer and you blew up their reactor, Frank.
Hey, you're the one who assumed I actually graduated college with a degree in nuclear technology. Look closer. That says I attended TransU, not graduated.
Oh, well, look at that. Yeah, it does. Huh.
Ben!
All right, fine. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more.
Have you ever found yourself in this situation? Water taking up so much space? Are you annoyed by the fact that water takes up most of the space on your planet? For millions of years, mankind has strived to find a solution to a seemingly unsolvable problem. And now a brief history of the war with water. Back in the Stone Ages, the cavemen dug long trenches to store their water, and those trenches became what we know today as rivers. Thousands of years later, the top scientists and engineers of the time got together and figured out a way to hide the water by putting it underground. This was the birth of the sewer. For thousands of years, water has had the upper hand in its fight against mankind. That is, until the 20th century when mankind started fighting back. Up until this point, the deserts were the only place that mankind had over water. But then, the humans developed water parks, a place where people used water to go really fast down large slides. People also began to weaponize water. First with the invention of the water balloon, and then over time, mankind refined weaponized water technology with the invention of the super soaker. And then it looked like it was all over for water with the invention of the plastic water bottle. Now mankind had water trapped in a bottle that fit in their hand. But then water launched an attack that would leave people conflicted up till now. Now water that came in bottles came bundled in big bulky packs of 30 that didn't fit well anywhere. Until now. Introducing dehydrated water. Remember how your plastic bottles used to look like this? Now with dehydrated water, it looks like this. This is how the astronauts get their water. Looks like we beat the Soviets to this one. Now you're probably thinking, where do I buy dehydrated water and how much does it cost? And that's such a great question that we're going to give you a great answer. Dehydrated water is free! All you have to do is find an empty plastic bottle and you have your very own dehydrated water. Now the smart people watching at home are probably already thinking to themselves, how do you use dehydrated water if you're thirsty? And since you keep providing us with great questions, we're going to provide you with a great demonstration. Just add water. It's that easy. Save your space with dehydrated water. It's something that every average American family needs. Get yours before it's too late.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I must apologize for getting carried away with my reading of this FBI file. The director and I had a nice long chat over the break, and he told me I could sum up Frank's distant past with this one sentence right here. Frank blew up LA, caused anarchy in Seattle, put Las Vegas in debt, froze Phoenix, drowned Salt Lake City, dissed Texas, sunk New Orleans, caused a landslide of pizza in Chicago, wrecked every car in Indianapolis, played a guitar awfully in Nashville, and impersonated a former dead mayor of Cincinnati, which led to the toppling of that city's government there. Whew. After all of that, Frank was making his way to Philly when he ended up in Nelsonville, Ohio. It was there he thought it was a nice little town, so he thought he would stay the night at a local motel. And that was where he came across Channel 71, saw our show, and thought to himself, I need in on this action. So he signed up to be on our show.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
How'd you make a landslide of pizza? That seems a bit outrageous to me, Frank.
Effort, time, patience, and a lot of money for deliveries.
Nice work. You know, you have a really interesting file here, Frank.
Why, thank you, Ben. Ben? Dude, that's a little rude, don't you think? Is this because I'm in jail? Ben!
What? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just your file is just really, really interesting to me.
I've been trying to talk to you for like 5 minutes now.
Oh, you have? Oh, well, you know what? You deserve to be ignored anyways, you jerk.
Now that's just mean. Again, really? Ben! Well, if you're going to ignore me, I might as well have fun with it.
Frank, stop!
He started it.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough we can't get rid of you. Don't push it, buddy.
Fine.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got
Frank!
Hey, I can shut down the whole show from here. Don't give me a reason to.
Oh my God!
What's wrong?
You must know about... Hold on a second.
You know how there was 4 counts of homicide against Frank, camera dude?
Yeah.
The other 3 victims are Lindsay, Mickey, and Eric.
Wait, you're kidding, right?
Nope, he's not kidding. While you guys take a moment to contemplate this information, I'll go ahead and play the next video. Steve has made a trailer for you viewers at home. Please enjoy the next video.
Mercilessly beaten and violently killed by gang ruthless thugs. To return from the grave, Zach Edwards makes a deal with the devil. Now he's back for revenge. They can run, but they can't hide. They will not stop until their blood is pavement. Made in hell, fueled by hatred. Misery Machine.
Frank, what have you done?
I played the last video. Why?
No, not the video. I meant the previous hosts. Why did you kill them all?
Well, I get caught up in the past. I find if you look forward into the future, you'll be much happier about life. Here's the next video. Why isn't it playing?
We have control of the studio again. You won't be playing packages unexpectedly again.
Ah, crap.
Frank, answer the question now.
Okay, you really want to know?
That would explain why I asked the question in the first place, yes.
Fine. I had to be the host. Are you happy now?
But why Eric and Levi then? They let you co-host the show with them.
I wouldn't expect someone like you to understand, Ben. You are the host. You don't know how it feels to be the sidelines like I am.
Look, I don't know what you're going through, but if it were up to me, I would rather travel the world over sitting in this room any day.
How dare you?
Excuse me?
That room was a work of beauty. A marvel of art. Not even Da Vinci could live up to it. What I would do to sit in that chair for 10 minutes.
Okie dokie. And so you killed all the former hosts to achieve this goal? Frank?
Killed is a strong term. Don't you think? I would say liberated or justified.
There's nothing justified about killing those poor people, Frank.
Liberating.
Oh, liberate yourself.
Can I do that? That's a good question. I'll have to look that up.
What I don't understand is how you got away with no one noticing for so long.
Oh, that was all you guys. I'm still shocked you didn't notice either.
Well, when you put it like that, it kind of makes it sound a little stupid.
You are stupid.
Look, man, they grew to like you. Why would you do this to them? And Lindsay, even. I mean, you never even met her.
She got in my way.
From being the host?
No, she cut me off on traffic in 33 on way to Lancaster. She literally got in my way.
So her death was nothing more than a fit of road rage?
Liberation. And yes, it was a fit of road rage. The joining of the video assault crew was just a bonus.
A bonus? You mean like Lindsay's death
Liberation.
was a good thing? Wait, no, stop. Enough with all that liberation crap. You killed her, and no other word can ever change that, Frank.
Oh, really? If that's the way you want to look at life, depressing and sad and miserable and full of death and decay?
That is half of life, yes.
That is a sad, sad world you're living in.
Well, it's better than your sick, twisted one.
The director's complaining.
All right, well, all right. Okay, Lindsay made a typography video of the Lemon monologue from Portal 2. I hope you all enjoy at home. This was the last thing she ever did before she was murdered.
All right, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Oh my God, that's too good.
Ben, we're back on the air.
Oh really? Sorry. It's just file. It's too good.
I really hate you now.
It says right here, section beta, subsection delta 529. Frank has a creepy love obsession with Mickey Lehman.
Sure. Laugh at another man's emotions. It's not like it's cruel or anything, you jerks.
It's good that you actually thought you had a shot with Mickey. That's just... Wait, why did you kill her then?
Yeah, about that. I have no intentions of speaking on these matters any further until my lawyer shows up.
Really? You care about that after you confessed to the death of Lindsay Olsen?
Well,
Can somebody spell stupid?
S-T-U.
That was rhetorical. Please shut up. All right, back to you, Frank. Why would you kill Mickey if you liked her like that? I don't get it.
All right, kiddies, gather around. It's story time.
Oh, God.
Once upon a time, there was a man who was dead. And one day, he met a girl of his dreams. She was so beautiful that it stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, you already can't move, so what do you mean she...
Don't interrupt my story, I'm talking here. Anyways, she thought the dead man was ugly and a little creepy. This caused the dead man to resort to the only tactic he knew he could win her heart, with the Transylvanian spiritual love ritual.
What?
I brought her a VIP backstage pass to a Taylor Swift concert, and when I offered it to her, she accepted it. By accepting my gift, she agreed to take part in the ritual. Unfortunately, she broke her restraining order against the singer, so she decided she ended up in jail. I'd visit her every day, but in order for the ritual to work, I had to stay away from her for a while anyways, so prison worked out. Then after a period of 3 moons, and her sentence was 90 days, so that was convenient, I had to sacrifice her to the Transylvanian god of love, Kurt Cobain.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Your ideal of showing a woman how you feel about her is sending her to prison, and then when she gets out of prison, you kill her?
It's a Transylvanian spiritual love ritual. Mickey loves me now, just in spirit.
What? Oh, whatever. Anyways, Mickey had the honor of filming the Cross Cultural Day Festival here at Hocking College. Let's take a look at the video she made for it. It's the last thing she did.
On February 27, 2013, the Diversity Without Division Alliance hosted their 3rd annual Cross Cultural Day in the Student Center. Dominika Adamova was the featured speaker throughout the day's event. I asked her what diversity meant to her.
What diversity means to me? Well, when I was preparing my welcoming speech, that's what I was kind of struggling with, because I was like, I can speak for hours and hours. Diversity can be very invisible. I don't know, diversity to me probably means life, because life is diverse and we cannot avoid it. We cannot stop that, and it's beautiful.
Throughout the day, guests that came got to view the international students' tables, where they set up different things representing their countries.
About 3 or 4 years ago, we had some rather ugly racial threats made on campus during the month of February, and we decided to reclaim the month, that instead of being associated with this ugly side of race relations, we'd have a very positive cross-cultural day where we celebrate people's differences, get to meet our international students and enjoy some entertainment.
Everybody has a culture, so we live in a community that is an Appalachian culture, and I grew up in an Appalachian culture and then traveled around the world and realized that when you embrace other cultures, you're more likely to embrace your own. So for me, multicultural just means, it's a collection of people's customs, ideas, foods, music, just ways of life, and it's fun to try to learn about other cultures and develop an appreciation.
Welcome back, folks. Frank, I have a question. We have discussed both Lindsay and Mickey already, but what about Eric? Why would you have killed him? After all, Eric was the one who got you on the show in the first place. He was the first to accept you on our crew as one of our own. What reason could you have possibly have to have killed him?
That is an excellent question. Ben, allow me to answer the question with my own question. What happens when you mix coffee and mustard?
I don't know. I'm more of a fan of pickled relish in my coffee, so I never actually tried that.
After that episode of Video Assault, I invited Eric to my house for some coffee in celebration of the good show. However, I didn't know that mixing mustard with coffee is poisonous, so I killed him. Completely accidental, I swear.
Frank, that's not poisonous. Eric was just allergic to mustard.
Oh, well, that's my mistake.
Yeah. Whoa, I didn't realize how much of this show revolved around you today, Frank. I have nothing else to talk about.
Yep, it was fun to have this kind of attention.
Yeah, I mean, wait, hold up. This show wasn't supposed to be about you. You hacked our system.
Yeah.
You tricked me into talking about you all day, Frank.
No, I didn't.
You did too.
No, you're the one who brought up Levi's FBI file to do this. Don't point any fingers at me.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
You know what? Now I'm mad.
Sorry?
I'm going to kill you for now.
That's not funny, Frank.
It wasn't a joke.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Steve, go.
I wouldn't be worried too much. He's in jail. How much harm can he do?
That's true, I guess. Ha! Frank, you can't touch this. Frank, go.